In this video, I show you how to format in Microsoft Project and how to customize the numbers, decimal, etc., and how to make a report. So as you can see now, this is the problem one based on the first video of this series that you already watched, hopefully, a few minutes ago or before. So now, if you can see, if I print this, it go to how many pages? You see that 3 pages in here, and that look not good. They only have activity, duration, and then the last on the other pages. And we only have a few activity. What if they have more activity? How we can make it good printing? Okay. So with that one, we can go back to here, how to make that. First, we have to clean up our screen. So here we can, make it smaller, each column, make it neater. There, duration, we can make it smaller. Start time, you say Friday. We have February month, all of that. We can change this to make it smaller. Instead of all information, I don't want Friday. You just show you the month, day, and year. So you can go to customize that, the start and end day, the date time, here, Tuesday, Friday, etc. You can go to File, go to Options, and then a new tab put out. And with this, you can change many, display how you look at, whether you follow the calendar here that normally we have, or how many decimal you have for the digits. If you put something with a number, they can come with, for example, 1 worker, it can become 1.00. If you put 2 decimal, you can reduce that. What symbol you want for dollar, okay? US dollar or many other type of dollar. And then if you go to schedule, when the work start in US, the first day of the week is Sunday, other areas Monday, so that you can customize. What is the fiscal year start? January or other July. Then the default start time, the work that you start from 8 a.m. or 7 a.m., you can change all of that. How many days work per month? That also be able to. In your duration, as you can see in this duration, it in terms of days. Now you want it weeks, month, minutes, hour. You can change that in here, right? So it's day here, but you can change other. So there are many other information that you could put in, but I can say that one of the important area that you go, either go to File, let me turn down, go to File, Options, and then where that you customize the number, the preference that you want for your schedule. And keep in mind the schedule here, it will go back when you do another in terms of resource allocation for your schedule later on, lab number 4. So yes, you can change all of that. Okay, so that what you customize. And now the date is Friday, things like that. I don't want Friday or Tuesday, I just want month, days, and years. Then with this, I can go to that again. And now you see the day format. Then you can have multiple ways that you choose. I just try to make it as simple as possible, still show the year. So I select shorter version of the date, that is month, day, and years. Only 2 digits per year. So it will be, you see that it's shorter, and it customize the start and finish day. So any day now they change. Predecessor, you can make it smaller. Total slack, total, you may choose it or you don't have to show it. And then now you can pull this to here, make it smaller there. Okay, so that's still not good enough to print. If you can make a print review, you see that it's still 3 pages. How can I make it smaller? There are a few ways. First, you can customize your time scale, because the contrast, it will be here. So by default, they put what? Date, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. So you can change that by right-click on the time scale, select time scale. And they have top tier, none, middle bar, they choose it by week. Bottom tier, 2 days. If you go to here, if you want time scale, increase the time scale, you can move the middle into, for example, month. And bottom tier, instead of days, you can select weeks. So it will be smaller. And of course, you can do like, if the project take long time, like years, you can select middle tier is years instead of month. And then the bottom tier, you can select month instead of weeks. Now I just put middle tier month, bottom tier weeks, because our project in this case only 68 days. So let's see how it goes for now. So now you see it scale it much better. And now let's go to print. Yes. And now you see that it only one page. Everyone good? And then from there, if you want to change, normally in our construction, if you print either letter, or you can change that to a tabloid, which is the tabloid 1117. That is the maximum paper that I allow you to do for the project when you print in your project, tabloid. So that, but now this one is paper, and the letter is good enough, so we're good now. So you see here we only have 1 page. And then if you want to put it in PDF, then you just go to Microsoft Print to PDF, and you will have the schedule for you. Okay, so that is one thing about formatting, printing it, make it nicely in 1 page. Otherwise, you have the task, the name, days, duration in 1 page, and the bar, activity bar on the other page. Difficult to correlate between the two. If you make it 1 page, when the print out, it will be very nicely. And that's what I expect you to do in the project when you do the report. Another thing here, if you see, everything is blue. We want to know the what activity is critical, what activity is not critical. Then how can I differentiate? Of course, if someone knows the total slack or total float is 0, it means critical activities. But we can demonstrate and visualize that in this environment by right-click on the right side of the screen. Right-click, you see that one, and you select the show high bar style or progress slide. You see, if you want progress slide, they can show it to you, right? What day they have display, current progress slide, you can display it. Okay, you can show that to you, right? If you don't do that, you can just don't display it. So it's very helpful when you update. Then the second part is you want to select the bar style. You change, you don't want the blue, or you want to show critical part. So select bar style, right click, select bar style. And they have many formats here already. Now, if I want to make it, okay, the project, the activity is critical, it should be in red. So you can say critical, you just type in critical. Okay, and you drop down, you see that critical, drop down menu, so task for critical, and you want that in red, so the color should be in red. Select drop down here, start red, middle red, and red. So now you see it change from black to red. So all the critical path, it will be red. Okay, so when you have it here, you apply it. You see now the activity with 0 total slack, it become red, and that this is a critical path. Mobilization, then excavation, and then this is link concrete. This will be rebar installation, we have it concrete placement, concrete curing, and backfilling. So that on critical path. The other three activity, site clearance, rebar fabrication, and formwork installation is not critical. So you see that visualization. Now, the project not always start at the day that you create schedule. For example, here, the day I record this video is the February 3rd, 2023. Right now, if I want to start 1 year later, I plan for next year. So, or whatever day you have, how can you do? You can push that one in with the go to project, tap in here, and you select project information. You see project information, and they show you start day. By default, the day that you create, the current date. But if you want to move, maybe next month, it is March 1st. Let's see, actually March 1st. Okay, so March 1st. Then if you select that, look at here, the project start is February 3rd. It will change to March 1st. See that one? March 1st. And finish on June 2nd, 2023. So that you can set up your schedule when it starts there. And now when you print, let's see how it goes. You see that here? The date change. So it's not one page yet. So you need to make some adjustment, such as go to here and see it go to one page. Okay, so that's what we have for the schedule, and hope you learn from it and can be able to do with the Microsoft project. In the Microsoft project, for the following lab, we will do the resource allocation, use the same problem, and we will do that in lab 4 and 5. With that, thank you.